What's going on, everybody? Cuban Smoke. Back again with another blackout real quick on Call of Duty Mobile. I actually think this game was kind of crazy, man, for real. Like, as soon as the game starts, like, hey, y'all about to see, I guess somebody trying to hop in with me. I'm like, what the hell? Trying to catch a free ride or something. So, per usual, here I am. I'm just trying to go to the same building I always land at. You know, just regular stuff, you know? I'm ready to catch a dog. Chilling. It's a beautiful day. Look at the weather. I see the helicopter, so I try to get in the helicopter and put it on the roof. That's my regular plan. And then here she go. She jumped right in the helicopter. I'm like, what's going on? And then she jumped out. I'm like, all right, well, I'm out then. I just found that so crazy. I was like, you just gonna jump in the helicopter with me? Hey, we out. I was gonna take her for a ride, bro. She lucky she jumped out. So real quick, I go grab a little sniper rifle, grab my SKS, get ready for some work. I hear somebody land off rip. I'm like, where you at? I'm not gonna lie, that SKS be busting, man, for real. That jump hit. Got a gun, so I'm like, alright, we got back in the chopper real quick. Get back to the chopper. Come to get my little supercharge. It's too early in the game, though. I can't get it just yet. I peep it's a dude in there. He got a R9 shotgun. He keep going off on people. Watch. Y'all gonna see him on the feed. But I got my eyes on the unwanted passenger. Look, he in there going off. I hear somebody walking up. I'm like, alright. Walk them down real quick. Waiting on the supercharged link to come through so I could just hurry up and get my my thing upgraded. Always try to move around, man. I never like to stay still, because there's been times where I'll stay still for 2 seconds and they take my whole head off. Like, one shot, one kill to the head, boom. And then I'd be upset. Start busting. Try to mimic the way he's shooting the shotgun so he could come out, but he don't come out. Supercharged link finally come out. I'm like, let me get that real quick. I needs that. Let me get that. Hop back in the chopper. I come back over here, look for her. I'm like, where's she at, man? Let me see if she wants some action. I look around, nowhere to be found. I'm like, alright, she already done left. Looking, I'm like, where could you possibly be? Nowhere in sight. I'm like, alright. I don't see no footsteps. I don't hear nobody else. It's just me, so I'm like, I'm out. So I come over here where the dude had the R9 shotgun. I come over here, there's somebody in here. So I'm like, well, let me get this free kill real quick. They start shooting at my helicopter. I'm going. I see 3 people right here. I'm like, yup, let me get that 3-piece. I already see myself getting that 3-piece. 1, 2, 3. And then there's somebody right here too. So I hide behind. Come out on them. Get right. I'm hanging out over here real quick, see what's going on. And this is when I see her again. She about to be right around here. I got everything right on time because she was most definitely coming to get me, boy. Y'all gonna see her in 1 second, watch. I'm like, let me get that. I need that rocket launcher. Just in case. Put on my armor. I hear some footsteps. I'm like, uh-oh. Let me jump back in the helicopter. I'm out. And there she go right there. I got it right on time. I come over here. I'm like, nah, I don't like those odds. I don't like that positioning either. So I move around again. I come over here. I'm like, yup, let's do it. Get a couple hit markers on her. She keep running. I jump back in the chopper. Let's go. Reposition, reposition, reposition. Come over here. Perfect. I'm like, yup. It's always good to have the higher ground. I said that before. And she go right there. So I'm like, alright, you want to hide behind the little shed? I got something for you. Bomb. Let's go. Bomb. I missed that one. Broke her shield. Don't even get a hit marker that time. Yo, keep a close eye on that red farmhouse. Look at that window right there. Y'all gonna see somebody poke up. He pops up right behind her. And I'm like, I noticed that he's in the window. And I'm like, alright, you know what? Keep your eyes on the red barn house. Y'all gonna see him pop up over there. Trying to hit my helicopter with the grenades. Completely missing. Completely miserably. Y'all seen him? Y'all seen that in the window, right? No, y'all see him in the window, right? Y'all see him? He hanging out in the window. I'm like, oh, I peep you. I see you, bro. I see you. Watch, y'all gonna see him in the window again. He pops out again. But at this point, he's looking at her now. Move around, move around. There he is right there. There they go right there. You see him? They're right there in the window. She see him too. So I'm over here. I'm trying to watch how this is gonna unfold. I'm like, this is pretty free right here. I see the airdrop drop. I'm like, let me go get that real quick. I'm gonna let them handle each other. I'm gonna go get that airdrop. That's the most important thing. She's just jumping around. There it is. They start fighting. I'm like, alright, let me try to get a little piece in real quick. But this gun is just... He's right there in the window still. I try to shoot at him, but he hides. Throws a little smoke. I'm like, I don't like the way this is looking. I can't really see nothing, so I'm out. I'm gonna go get my I'm gonna go get the other package that dropped. I'm like, let's go. Let's go get that package real quick. I'm like, I don't see nothing over here. Let me get that. It's always good to have armor, man. An excess amount of armor, like an abundance of armor, you feel me? Because you never know when you're gonna need it. Reload that real quick. That way every gunfight that you get into, you can just handle it. Look at my partner in crime right here. I'm like, might as well get my custom class too. And that's when I seen that he killed her right there. And I was like, let me go back. I'm gonna go handle that boy now. It's gonna be a one-on-one. So I come back, pull up on that boy. I know he's still in the same building, so I'm like, alright, let me pull up right over here, and there he go right there. Now that's not even him. He's inside the building, actually. I'm like, let me get this freebie real quick. And he's in the building, like he's in there. I see his footsteps right now on the mini map in a second. There go his footsteps. You can see his footsteps and the other dude's footsteps. You saw them? You saw both of them? Start looking. I'm like, let me try to peep in through the window and see where he is. This is actually kind of crazy. Look, he got him, and I see him. I'm like, let's go. I'm gonna give him some work. He goes invisible. I'm like, all right, where is he? Let me take it easy. Let me take a little second. Let me see where he ends up going. And then I see him right there. And then he hides behind the little table. I'm like, I can see you. Let me try to get some hits right there. Boom, 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 boom. Try to get him. Boom, he takes off. I can't see him no more. I'm like, where did this man done went? I'm looking. I'm like, all right, let me go over this way, because I'm pretty sure he's going to run outside. That's what most people do. They run outside. Boom. Let's go. I'm like, I'm not going to jump down. Because if I jump down, my parachute's going to come up. And then, boom, took the kill. Let's go. Only got 17 bullets left at this point, so...
Airdrop incoming.
Jump down, let's go. Let me get everything. Run me your pockets.
Airdrop has been delivered.
I pick it up thinking it's a special shotgun, but it's not. It's just like a regular old... regular. I tried to pick the rocket launcher back up, but I couldn't even much get to it. Like, it wouldn't even let me like get to it. So I was just like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna take a look. I was slipping right here. Look, for the longest time, I'm not even paying attention to my surroundings. I'm just looking down. I'm like, I go right back to getting the rocket. I'm like, damn, bro, I can't get the rocket, so let's just keep it pushing. I can't get back to the helicopter. I dropped that hip fire. I'm like, let me get my extended mags real quick. I jump on the bike and I'm like, we out. Walking that thing. Stop playing. But you already know I gotta get my my little death machine, you feel me? At this point, I'm like, man, whoever want to smoke. I see some footsteps on the mini map. I'm like, that's me right there. He started busting. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's me right there. Let me get that. And then there's somebody else right there. Boom. This is a good reason to have extended mags. You feel me? I went through a lot of bullets just now. See somebody else shooting. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me go get some of that action real quick. I hit the corner. Let's go. I see him off rip. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a free kill. Bomb. Let me get that. See somebody else. Bomb. That was another free kill. Another free kill. I'm going crazy, running people over. I usually don't do that. I'm a more gunfight type of person, but let's go. I'm like, let me get that. Melted him. Let's go. Who next? Start looking around. I'm like, man, I don't really see nobody, dog. I always like checking the outskirts of the circle because people like to wait until the circle start closing and then they'll start moving forward as the circle move. So I always catch people trying to run in. I see this box and I'm like, look at this, man. I'm gonna give you the work, bro, cause I wasn't even worried about him. I was trying to get the box. He did it to himself. I would have just let him be. Let me get that. Let me get that extra. Let me get that extra kinetic armor real quick. You know what? Let me get that purifier too. Get that purifier so I could burn somebody up real quick. I would never use that as a regular weapon. I would never use that.
Airdrop in.
This is how garbage people are on mobile.
Players left. Almost there.
It's only me and somebody else. I'm like, dang, is it a sweat? Is it a sweaty boy? Is it a tryhard? Like, what is it? Who is it?
The safe zone is collapsing.
I'm looking. I just gotta get this one kill, and then it's game over. I'm looking, I'm like, man, where this man at? I gotta get this last kill so it could be game over. I'm looking, I hear some footsteps, I'm like, oh, seen him. I'm going invisible, come around the building. Let's get that dub, baby. Woo! Easy dub. But I really feel like this game was interesting because I just jumped in the helicopter. I'm like, what's going on? But I even got a little free show with them two fighting each other. But it was litty. Y'all already know. Another video coming soon.